if you can put your payment into the HELOC, say it's $1,000 payment per month, you put it into the HELOC, and then you can turn around and draw any available amounts right back off of it, then that is a revolving line of credit. Now, all of my revolving lines of credit are interest only. So if I have a balance on a HELOC and the payment's $1,000 and then the interest is $200, then I should be able to pull that 800 right back out and use it again. That's how you know you're in a revolving line. If you are in a loan and it's being called a HELOC, then you won't be able to take withdrawals off of that loan. A loan is closed end. That means that once your payments go in, you cannot pull them back out again. The line is different. It revolves. So you can put income in and then you can pull it back out again. That's why it makes such a difference on debt elimination, because you could put, if you make $5,000 a month, you can put the whole 5,000 into the line of credit. Then you could turn around and use it as you need it. But that 5,000 going into the line of credit reduces that balance by 5,000, right? So what are you going to pay? You're going to pay less interest because you reduce the balance of that line of credit. That's what we're going for here. All income being used to serve you instead of just sitting in a checking account doing absolutely nothing, okay? How is it reported on your credit report? Does the whole available amount go against your DTI? No. No. If so, I have $100,000 right now available, let's say, in a line of credit. If I'm only using 2,000 of the 100,000, then I'm only showing $2,000 is being used in credit, right? So no, you want to keep your lines of credit as large as you can get them, because the larger your line and the less that you're using of that line, then you're going to have a stronger credit score, because they're like, oh, well, they've got, $80,000 they could be using, but they're not using it. So that's pretty good credit. So it makes it stronger. And that's another fear. A fear is that you're talking about totally. I'm going to have to remove you because you just keep selling your stuff in here. Totally making your scores stronger by keeping additional credit available that you're not using, okay? It's super, super important to keep gaining lines of credit so that you can just get more, because you're going to eventually be able to buy properties with the lines of credit by just writing a check. There is no more going to the bank to get a loan. You're using the bank for the tools that serve you. Do you think that the billionaires of the world are using loans to buy their properties? Come on. Of course not. Of course not. All right. So keep watching the channel. Like I said, there's, I think, over 1,000 videos on there for you to get some information. Some of them may line up with exactly what you have going on in your own scenario. So it's just super important that you keep getting educated, right? I always thought having too many credit cards was a strike against you, but after listening and seeing your work, I'm not concerned anymore. Yeah, that's just a fear. You know, I don't even know. I don't even know why um, the fear was put out there with these lines of credit, including credit cards. If they're used correctly, they're only going to build your credit. Um, and the more credit you have available that you're not using, the stronger your credit score is going to be. Okay. I have a retirement account with my union where I worked for a few years. Not concerned about that because I have the infinite banking set up and totally excited about what my future holds financially with them. So, not a retirement fan. The real question is, do you have a 401k for retirement? Nope, I do not. So, there you go. And I'm okay about it. I'm okay. Does infinite banking work for immigrants or only for citizens? It works for the US citizens in Canada that I know of. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. HELOC that charges interest on a daily amount on the daily balance. Okay, yeah, HELOC. Okay, yes. They charge interest on the average daily balance. Yes. Okay. The credit card gives you a 25-day grace period so that if you charge something today, you have until the due date, right? That it won't charge interest if you pay it off on the due date, right? Okay, yes, good. All right, so I am going to jump off of here. I've been on here for a minute. Going to jump off and let you guys do some research, find out what it is that you need to learn about your own finances, what you need to find out from the banks around you. It's important that you talk with the banks and the local credit unions in your area so that you get ideas of what they offer there. They all have something, okay? They all have something, and you're going to be totally excited when you get into that one thing. The infinite banking, life insurance, yes, it's whole life. Yes. Okay, so can you do a video solely on investing in real estate with your HELOC? Okay, so that is great. Great question.